What's going on, everyone? Akbach here. Now today we have another NBA2K19 rebuild. We're going to be rebuilding the Memphis Grizzlies, so make sure to vote for the next team we do. The link will be in the description as well as the comments. So this Grizzlies team, they have some talent. They were pretty bad last year, and so far this year, I think they're 1-1. I think they beat the Hawks the other day, but they got absolutely killed by the Pacers. So this team is going to look totally different. Marc Gasol is going to get traded. So is Mike Conley. Jaren Jackson obviously isn't going anywhere. He will stay for the rest of the video. Kyle Anderson I'm going to trade. Chandler Parsons, get him out of here. JaMychal Green, he's on an expiring deal, so I'm going to trade him. Dillon Brooks is a player I like a lot in real life. Probably going to hold on to him. Omri Caspi, I don't really care. Garrett Temple, same thing. Andrew Harrison, same thing. Wayne Selden, he went to Kansas, so I'm going to keep him. Shelvin Mack, I don't really care. Same with Marshawn Brooks, Ivan Rabb, Javon Carter, DJ Stephens, Yuta Watanabe. So overall, Jaren Jackson's the only untouchable. And a lot of these players like Gasol, Conley, Parsons, they need Marc Gasol, along with a second-round pick in 2023, are headed to the Boston Celtics for the Sacramento Kings first-round pick. That should be a very high, probably top 5 pick. And we're also getting Marcus Smart. He should have some decent trade value since I'm probably not going to keep Mike Conley, as well as Marshawn Brooks, Andrew Harrison, Chandler Parsons, a 2023 first-round pick, and 2019 second-rounder are headed to the Cavs for Colin Sexton, as well as David Nwaba and Ante Zizic. So Colin Sexton will most likely be the future point guard. We're going to be making a trade with the New York Knickerbockers, sending Marcus Smart, Kyle Anderson, a future first and 3 seconds away for Lance Thomas, Damian Dotson, and a 2019 first-rounder. The Knicks usually suck in simulation, so hopefully that helps us. The Celtics have our pick. It is top 5 protected, but I want to guarantee we have it, so I have a plan. We are using the Knicks pick in this deal. I'm also trading away my 2022 picks as well as Dillon Brooks. I didn't want to trade Brooks, but we had to. We're getting Samanjaway Onjujuwanjaway as well as a lottery-protected Clippers pick. I'm going to use that Clipper pick and other assets to get the Knicks pick back because I am not satisfied until I have the New York Knicks first round. One of those assets we can use in the Celtics trade is a first-round pick, and we're going to be getting that from Houston as well as James Ennis for Tyler Zeller, who I signed out of free agency, and Omri Caspi. That was easy. The Clippers lottery-protected pick we got from the Celtics in the original trade, as well as that 2021 Rocket pick, will get me the Knicks pick back, so woohoo. If we move Luke Mbah-a-Moute to small forward, his rating goes up a lot, so he should get some nice value. And we got Boban on the team, who's obviously the GOAT. He put up like 18 and 8 on opening night. So JaMychal Green and Shelvin Mack, we don't really need either of them, so that's a good trade for us. Luke Mbah-a-Moute is headed to the Portland Trailblazers straight up for their first-round pick in this past year's draft, which was Anthony Simons. I plan on putting him in the G League, and hopefully he can become a nice backup. We're going to do the same thing with Anthony Simons, but just do it with Robert Williams. We're going to get Aaron Baines as well by trading James Ennis and Garrett Temple. Probably going to look to flip Baines because he's a little bit too good for my liking since I want to tank. I got an offer for Jakob Poeltl, which I'm tempted to do, but I'm going to do this trade instead. Aaron Baines and DJ Stephens to the Warriors for a first-round pick and Marcus Derrickson. That first-round pick could have some nice value down the line, and I don't have to worry about paying that draft pick like I may have to worry about paying Poeltl. I signed Rashad Vaughn out of free agency, and I can get Patrick Beverley from the Clippers. While I'm probably going to trade Patrick Beverley, that's still a pretty good value. This is the best I can get for Patrick Beverley, a future first, and Jared Vanderbilt. I tried to get 2021 picks from like the Kings or the Suns, but I had to throw in that 2021 Warriors pick, and I didn't think it was worth it, so we're going to do this instead. Here's a look at the rotation. Colin Sexton will be the starting point guard. The starting shooting guard will be Wayne Selden because he's a Jayhawk. Small forward will be Samanjaway. Power forward will be Mr. Jaren Jackson, and center will be Big Boban. Off the bench, David Nwaba, Ante Zizic, Ivan Rabb, Jared Vanderbilt. I put Javon Carter, Robert Williams, and Anthony Simons in the G League. So hopefully we absolutely suck this year, and I think at the end of the season, Steph Curry wins MVP. DeAndre Ayton unfortunately wins Rookie of the Year. I know Sexton was close behind. Tyreek, six-man, Kawhi, DPOY, Aaron Gordon putting up 22 and 11. Hot mama. He wins Most Improved, and then the Warriors do Warrior-like things. So hopefully we get some all-rookie first teams. Yes, indeed, Colin Sexton. He put up 20 points, about 6 assists. Not efficient at all, but oh well. And then Jaren Jackson makes the second team about 18-7. He was not really efficient either, as we go 21-61, which obviously is not good enough to make the playoffs. I don't see the Knicks, I don't see the Kings, so that we have projected picks 1, 3, and 4, so we're probably going to end up with 2, 3, and 5. 1, 2, and 4. Okay, so the draft lottery actually helps us as we go up from 3 to 2. Not too bad. With our 3 first-round picks, we just went best player available, and we ended up getting Zion Williamson, Nasir Little, and R.J. Barrett. Now it's time to get 2 max players. At the end of Stage 1 of free agency, Klay Thompson and DeMarcus Cousins both accept their contracts, so they are both headed to Memphis. We have to renounce the rights on Wayne Selden, but it's worth it. And Kevin Durant is headed to the Indiana Pacers. Well, turns out we don't have enough for Klay. We need to clear up $14 million, so that's what I'm going to do. To clear up some cap space, Zion Williamson, Nasir Little are number 1 and 2 draft picks. I know this doesn't make sense, but we need to clear up money, and we actually get better right now with this deal. We're also trading Tyrone Wallace, woohoo. But we're getting Brandon Ingram and Kyle Kuzma. This saves us money. I don't know if it's enough to bring in Klay, so I may have to trade Ingram. But this helps us now, and they're both young and good. Brandon Ingram, Ante Zizic, Jared Vanderbilt, Ivan Rabb, and a Warriors first-rounder are headed to the Knicks for 3 first-round draft picks. This should be a boatload of value. And we're getting Tim Hardaway. They did a counteroffer of this first-rounder for Tim Hardaway Jr. So I'll accept that because THJ does have some nice value, but obviously we have to trade him like right now for cap space. Tim Hardaway Jr. is headed to South Beach to the Miami Heat for Bam Adebayo. A very talented young big man. I hope this is enough money to bring in Klay. I think it should be. And let's see. While Klay Thompson is pretty good, Kevin Durant's a lot better. Kevin Durant, welcome to the Memphis Grizzlies. He originally signed in moratorium, but now he's here in free agency, so woohoo. Nobody has signed Klay Thompson, so this is my plan. We're trading DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Simons to the Mavericks for Luka Doncic and Dennis Smith. I don't know if this is enough money, but it should be pretty close to enough money. We're going to sign Klay Thompson and trade him for DeMarcus Cousins. I'm a smart fella. To clear up about the $8 million we need to sign Klay Thompson, we are trading Dennis Smith, Bam Adebayo, and Samanjaway Onjajawanjaway for 3 first-round picks from the Orlando Magic. I'm stocking up on picks so we can trade them for really, really good players. We have traded a lot to the Wizards, but I think it's worth it. 4 first-round picks as well as Colin Sexton and R.J. Barrett for John Wall. Wall was the best player I could get. Pretty much everyone better than him was either untouchable or too hard to trade for, so welcome to the Grizzlies, Mr. Wall. We're going to be making a big trade with the Golden State Warriors, as 4 first-round picks as well as Robert Williams and James Ennis will get as the donkey. Draymond Green, I figured he'd be perfect for a team filled with stars, and now we have 3 of the big 4 members of the Warriors. Now all we need to do is get Steph Curry. Here's a look at the rotation. We will be going with John Wall, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Donkey, Draymond Green, and Jaren Jackson. Off the bench, Kyle Kuzma, Luka Doncic, Boban, and Javon Carter. So this team is certainly championship worthy. Hopefully we can do it. Steph Curry is all alone in Golden State, but he does win the MVP, putting up 37.5 points. R.J. Barrett, Rookie of the Year on the Wizards. Tyreek, 6-man, Kawhi DPOY, Jason Tatum, most improved. What were his stats last year? He barely improved. That's 2K for you, and then Nick Nurse of the 70 and so the Raptors win 70 games, but we only win 54. We're not even the 1 or the 2 seed. We are the 3 seed, taking on the DeMarcus Cousins-led Mavericks in the first round. They don't have Luka Doncic or Dennis Smith, and they probably don't have DeAndre Jordan either. But it's not looking good. Don't tell me what? In 5 games. In 5 games, this team, I don't know why these two are upset. This team loses to, oh, they have Jimmy Butler now? Huh. Well, I guess that makes sense. Here's a look at the rotation headed into this season. John Wall, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, Jaren Jackson off the bench. Luka Doncic, Kyle Kuzma, Javon Carter, and Boban Marjanovic. So pretty much the same thing as last year, so hopefully the result isn't the same as last year. At the end of the season, Braun wins MVP. This auto-generated guy, Marcus Fortin, wins Rookie of the Year. I did an auto-generated draft class because I'm lazy. He went to William and Mary. and was a second-round pick in 2015. Wait, this guy ain't a rookie? What? A guy drafted in 2015 wins for Rookie of the Year in 2021? What? What a weird situation. Anyway, we are the 4 seed. How? I don't know. We're just going to sim right through the playoffs for Rockets. I can't imagine have changed too badly. Come on, we cannot lose another playoff series. This is obviously a joke. Come on, please. One more! One more! That's tough. That's honestly tough. You know, I think we could have beaten the Hawks in a 7-game series, but that's just me. Here's a look at the rotation headed into the 4th and final season. John Wall, Klay Thompson, KD, Draymond, and Jaren Jackson. Off the bench, Luka, Kuzma, and Javon Carter. We don't have a big man off the bench, but whatever, it's fine. Hopefully we can finally take the shit. We go 49-33. I don't know how we're getting worse. Our team is literally stacked. We have 3 90s. Almost 4 90s, almost 5 90s, almost 6, 7. This is one of the better teams I've built, so I don't know how we're struggling. In the first round, we have the Phoenix Suns. I'm not expecting to win. I know 2K is going to give us an L, but we're doing good. We're up 2-0. And we lose. And we win. And come on, don't blow a 3-1 lead. Please don't. Okay, good. And we will be playing the 1-seeded Lakers. Darn it, the Thunder couldn't pull it out. I don't expect to win this series either. We're down 2-0. 2-1, come on. Big game 4 and we lose. That'll do it. That'll do it. We're not going another season. The Nets and the Hawks make the Eastern Conference Finals. That's how you know this is jacked up. Let's look at the Nets and the Hawks rosters real quick. So the Atlanta Hawks, let's see. They have 190. A couple guys close. They have Kyle Lowry now and Marcus Gasol. What happened to this team? And then the Brooklyn Nets. That's who it is. They have 190, almost 2. But we have 3 90s and almost like 5 or 6. I get we're in the West, and the West is better than the East. But that's no excuse to win 1 playoff series in 3 years with this team. Well, make sure to vote for the next team we rebuild in the comments below. I'm out. Peace.